Did it work? Try again. Hello. Oh. Hi. So 2 toasts in mine, but first of all, I just need to say thank you for coming, everyone. Welcome, and really pleased to see you. And welcome Mitch into my family. It's brilliant. He's wonderful. We love him. But the first toast is to absent friends. So especially Muriel, but absent friends. Okay. So, Alisha, I love you. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You've been a wonderful daughter. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful life. I was reminded that one of my friends recently, being a vet nurse, her dog died.
Oh, brilliant.
It's so sad. But I'm a very generous chap, and I searched the internet, and I found an identical dog and gave it to her. And she said, "What the fuck do I want a second dog for?" Sorry. So yeah, it's.
I don't get it.
What do I want a second dead dog for? Oh. Sorry, I'll explain it to you. So yeah, I'll keep it brief. It's fantastic to have Mitch in the family. I will be a little bit religious, because I am. Already the service, we couldn't mention God or angels or anything like that. But one famous verse that's always used in the Bible is 1 Corinthians 13, which is all about love, and love being patient and so on. And it really is a doing thing in marriage. You know, you have to try to be patient, you have to try to be kind, you have to try to not keep a record of wrongs, and it's all doing stuff. You know, it's so important in marriage, and that keeps marriages long and healthy. Finally, just a toast to newlyweds, to Mitch and Alisha. Bless you.
Good on, Jeff. Hello? Hello everyone. I'm not going to shock you by saying that this speech is going to be very long. I want to ruin my reputation. First of all, I want to start by thanking everyone for coming. When we were choosing our venue, we both decided that we wanted to keep it the daytime small, only inviting our closest friends and family. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it. In all seriousness, though, we are both really grateful that you're all here, as I know most of you have had to take a day off work today to be here. So thank you. Thank you for both sets of parents. One way or another, we wouldn't be here today without them. Thank you for your support and your cash throughout. Next up, the bridesmaids. I've had them catwalking through my house to make sure they get their timings right, so I'm glad it paid off for you today. You all look lovely, and for helping Alisha get ready this morning, and also for your help in build up for today, I want to say thank you. And now to the important one, my now wife. I think we can all agree that she looks absolutely stunning today.
Go, Mrs. Ryan!
When we first met over 8 years ago, she was a waitress in Nando's. And I was a regular there. Every Friday, me and the boys would go there, and I'd have my eye on her every time. Even though she thought I was the rude, arrogant one of the group. Clearly, she hadn't met Harry yet. When it came to the Halloween party we were both at in Mayhem, with the help of my wingmen, it's a bit disputed who it was, we exchanged numbers. Oh, sorry. I was absolutely buzzing and couldn't think of anything else other than the 20% discount I might get in Nando's now. We've been through a lot of our lives together now, and even though through all the change that happen in life, we've always had that one constant. Thank you for always being there for me, and I couldn't be prouder of the person you continue to become. So a toast to my wife. It's left-handed, so that's a false call. I think I'm missing a card here.
Wing it.
I think I'm missing a card, 1 sec. That's gone.
We nicked it.
Finally, I need to pass over to my best man, Connor. But first, I want to thank him for sorting out a brilliant stag do, despite the constant moaning about it, and saying he's glad he's only got to do this once. I did have an extra bit about his... Oh, fucking hell. Somehow I've lost the card. Oh, I don't know where it's gone. But it was about his West Ham terrible decisions, his delusional faults, but I can't really say anything after last night. So, over to Connor.
Hello, everyone. Before I start saying stuff that makes people laugh and be a bit of an idiot, I want to raise a toast to Mitchell's nan that couldn't come today. So, cheers to her, and we hope she gets well soon. Now let's get fucking stupid. First of all, half your speech is really annoying because I cover it in these next 25 slides. So, thanks for covering how you just met, because that's really annoying. There comes a time in everyone's life when the world brings two people together that are meant to be. That came 23 years ago when Mitch met me. My name is Connor and I'm the best man, and I'm really, truly honoured to be here today as a part of this lovely couple's greatest day. For those that don't know me, you're probably more mentally stable because of it. For those that do know me, you know that I don't really shy away from public speaking. I would consider myself to be a confident person, but I will admit I am a little bit nervous. I spoke to Mitchell earlier on and he said to me, just do a couple of lines and you'll be fine. So I did, now I feel fucking great. Another frequently mentioned technique to calm your nerves is to imagine everyone in the room naked. So I'd like to take this opportunity to say, Alisha, you look absolutely great today. In all seriousness, Alisha, you do look wonderful. For someone that loves Disney more than anyone that I know, you truly look like a princess. All brides will ask themselves, could it be magic when thinking about their big day? And so far, I really think it has. On the other hand, Mitch, you've scrubbed up well, I'll give you that, but it's going to take more than a wedding suit before anyone calls you a Prince Charming. On the topic of Disney, Alisha has asked me to keep this speech PG and not say anything too offensive, so bear with me. No. I would speak about the stag do, but you've probably heard all about it already from Jeff, so we can skip that point. I would love to stand here and tell you that the way that Mitch and Alisha met was a modern day fairy tale, but that would be a complete and utter lie. Before I cast your minds back to that previous day in 2015, if I could tell you one thing about Mitch, is that he's a man of repetition and routine. I'll give you a couple of examples of this. First of all, throughout the week, Mitch don't do that. Mitch eats the same meals over and over again. He has chicken and rice and chicken and rice. As a Spurs fan, Mitch adopts the same mentality. So when the football season starts, he wins a couple of games, he tells me they're going to win the league, then Spurs then collapse, the season ends trophyless, and we just rinse and repeat it for every year. You could say the same happened last night when West Ham absolutely battered Spurs. Anyway, back to 2015. Our circle of friends, as Mitch has already mentioned, thank you, had started to discover the gym. We decided this would be the place where we'd take ourselves from boys to men. Every Friday we did the same thing. Like I said, strict routine. We went to gym and then went to Nando's, bit of chicken and rice. One day we leave the gym in our tightest vests and our shortest shorts. And we bowl up to Nando's looking like a Tesco value version of a Geordie Shore crew. As sure as the eye could see, Alisha was standing there behind the till. Now, this was 2015, everyone. There was no paying on your phone, going on an app. And this posed a problem to Mitch, because it meant you had to go up there and speak to a female. Mitch completed his order, and after this, every Friday, we was back for good. To the gym, off to Nando's. After a couple of weeks passed, it became very evident that Mitch was visiting this restaurant for thighs and breasts of a different kind. No expense was spared in our weekly trip to Nando's. Mitch chose to up his game and add a little bit of a new element to the mix. A cheeky 5-minute holiday is what he used to call it, when he decided that he would take a sunbed every week as well. They say that weddings are the proclamation that out of all the millions of men in the world, this is the one for you. Who would have thought, Alisha, you would have chosen a sunburnt ginger? After weeks and weeks of patience, the boys went on a night out to the classiest venue in Southend, Mayhem. We were standing in the queue as Alisha approached. I looked at Mitch, Mitch looked at Alisha, they locked eyes. The cogs in his head began to turn. What was he going to do? What was he going to say? And as he looked at her, he went, "Oi, Nando's girl, do you want to cut in the queue?" And yes, that is exactly how Mitch sounds. The stars were truly aligning. Mitch's confidence was sky high. It was as if he could rule the world. But he made a fatal error. In an attempt to gain some Dutch courage, he drank several Goldschlager shots. Now, no matter how glowing he was or shredded he looked, he could not gain love's first true kiss, as Alisha is allergic to cinnamon. What a shame. When Alisha told Mitch, he dropped the cinnamon shots for good. Maybe he is a Prince Charming after all. After some more sunbeds, chicken and rice, and chat-up lines even Shakespeare would be proud of, Mitch finally won Alisha's heart. I know I joke, but I can't help reflect on the journey these two have had together. It may not have been a modern-day fairy tale, but at least it wasn't through Bumble or Tinder. Poor Mitch couldn't get a match to save his life, bless him.
Never had it.
What? Yeah, you say that now, you cheeky bastard. I really do want to express my gratitude for being a part of this special day. After 23 years of friendship with Mitch, he's more than a friend to me, he's like a brother. Paul often calls me his adopted stepson that he never wanted, which kind of hurts. I've always looked at Paul as a stepdad that I never had, but that was until my mum started a relationship with my technology teacher. Fuck off. Thanks, Mum. Mitch and I have countless memories together, from days of shooting BB guns into the next door's garden, getting caught, from playing with Reg in the front room and submitting clips to you being framed, for going long drives for no reason at all but to sing Take That with each other, which does sound questionable, but it was fun. Mitch, you really do exemplify what it means to be a friend. You're fearlessly loyal, deeply kind and selflessly considerate. I don't know what I would do without you. As you embark on your next chapter with Alisha, all these qualities will be the soul of your amazing marriage, and I'm proud of you for that. Fuck off. Nearly there. Alisha, relax. I also want to thank you for all that you've done for me and Mitch over the last 8 years. You've been first-hand of putting up with mine and Mitch's antics, and thankfully you're normally the one that takes us home. Beyond this, you've been a great... It's class, free rides. Beyond this, you've been a great friend to me. You've always been there and had my best interests at heart, and you've been the voice of reason of sometimes that I've needed. And for that, I thank you. You've made Mitch a better man, and I hope that he treats you the way you deserve, and your Disney fairy tale really comes true. You're a credit to each other, you're a credit to your families, but most of all, you're a credit to me. So can we all raise a glass for the Mr. and Mrs. Ray? I wish you a life filled with love, laughter, chicken and rice and sunbeds. Cheers.